freaking hard. It's just like the only way you can beat me is if I get tired, and that's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man. AK Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. We got how Kobe Bean Bryant, saved USA basketball. And like I said, man, long live Kobe Bryant, man. Being a Lakers fan, man, I feel like we were affected the most, other than his family and other than people that knew him closely, bro. I'm just speaking about the fan world, bro. I feel like us Lakers fans, bro, was affected most, bro. I remember yesterday, bro. Watched my man's last game go out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so glad I watched that, bro. I'm so glad that I watched my man's last game, bro. You feel me? Like, remember like it was yesterday, bro. And I told y'all, bro, the day that Kobe died, bro, I remember like it was yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? Freaking playing GTA, you feel me, in the party. Somebody joined the party talking about Kobe Bryant and died. You feel me? I was like, bro, you're lying. I walked down to the room, seen it on the news. I was like, man, freak. But us Lakers fans, man, when it came to the fan world, bro, we definitely took that the hardest, you know what I'm saying? Honestly. Kobe Bryant was the reason I became a Lakers fan and the reason why I am to this day a Lakers fan, you know what I'm saying? So he the reason I fell in love with the Lake Show, man, you know what I'm saying? So freaking, man, long live Kobe Bean Bryant. But we got how Kobe Bryant saved USA basketball, man. A little slight documentary. Ain't gonna never forget Kobe Bean Bryant, man.
So for the first time since the NBA players participated, the United States men failed to win it all at the Olympic Games. There'll be no gold.
Oh my goodness.
And there's the exclamation point.
Manu Ginobili.
No gold medal for the United States men.
Everybody just want to beat the United States, bro.
And then he saw this happening.
Everybody, bro.
To say there's a new era in Olympic basketball, and it's one in which the United States is no longer dominant.
Greece has stunned the United States of America. Theo Papaloukas kicks the ball up in the stands. Greece, they've won the European title. They've beaten the United States 101 to 95.
The state of USA basketball in 2007 can only be described with one word: disappointing. The glory days of the Dream Team were long gone, replaced with the bitter feeling of failure that had taken place in the 2004 Olympics and 2006 World Championships.
We was losing from 2000, like 04, we lost in Athens. And then we lost in the World Championship in 06. So at this time, now it done seeped into the hip hop culture.
Yep.
You can't even beat the Europeans in basketball anymore. The Dream Team is dead.
Everybody want to play.
Hey, bro. Hey, man, when you said that, I ain't gonna lie. I remember it was rush hour. The Dream Team is dead. Hey, look, man. Speak about it again. Speak about it again. You know what I mean? Hey, man, don't speak about the NBA, man. You know what I mean? If you ain't American, man, don't speak about the NBA basketball, man.
You can't even beat the Europeans in basketball anymore. The Dream Team is dead.
Everybody want to play in the NBA, right? Everybody's goal is to make it to the NBA. We're the top, and so for us to be the best in basketball and to lose when it comes to the world, we felt a certain way about ourselves. And so once we got to 2008, there was no games to be played on that basketball field. We knew that the world was catching up when it comes to talent. We couldn't just show up anymore. We had to actually play as a team and win, and not just be a bunch of individuals.
When we lost in 2004, it was a heavy blow for us. This is a sport that we've dominated for years. And I think, there's a lot of beauty in the fact that we lost, because it means that the game is growing so much and there's so many countries out there that are playing at a high level. But at the same time, it was like, okay, all right, that's beautiful, but now we want it back. Kind of reclaiming, what we feel we started.
Jerry Colangelo said, Mike, we need to win the gold
Coach
medal,
K,
but we need to win the respect of the world.
one of the best to do it right there. Man, that was some greats, man. Carmelo Anthony, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James.
Boston Celtics are NBA champions once again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just, yeah, man. It's just, yeah, I just don't like them Celtics, man. You know what I'm saying? definitely pissed me off when I just seen that. You know, I'm just finna scroll on to the next thing. You know, definitely Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray John Rondos. You said explain this. Bros, no need to explain. You know what I'm saying? We lost. You know, and that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to explain. 2008 happened a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? But that Celtics rivalry, that right there was something that we will always inherit it, you know what I'm saying, honestly. But we're going to move on from this conversation.
The greatest single season. Number 17, soon to be raised to the Raptors.
Kobe, how do you make your team mentally tougher next year?
I think experiences do that. I think once you go through your ups and downs.
Bro, Kobe supposed to have like 6, bro, 7, bro. Godly, bro.
Taste defeat. I think that makes you a little tougher.
Let's really talk about it, though. Kobe really the greatest of all time. Nobody want to talk about it, y'all. Kobe the greatest of all time. Like, imagine, bro, if Kobe would have won. Bro, Kobe really, you know what I'm saying? Like supposed to have like 7 on them things, bro. Like, for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kobe really the greatest of all time. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. In my opinion, bro, Kobe Bryant got to be the greatest of all time. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I put him over MJ. I don't care if he was trying to do better than MJ. I feel like he did it better. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, MJ got 6, man, but Kobe supposed to have more, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Kobe supposed to have more, bro. Taking that team back to back, bro, with the Paul Gasol and Andrew Bynum. I just don't think MJ would have did that, bro. Especially in the Western Conference. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Bynum, I ain't gonna lie, that team was stacked, though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't stacked, but it wasn't stacked, but he only had 1 Hall of Famer, and that's Paul Gasol. Other than that, Andrew Bynum was a force to be reckoned with. Derek Fisher, you know what I'm saying? The Shannon Browns to run our tests, you know? The Lamar Odoms, you know? He had his little squad on him, you know what I'm saying? But team wasn't winning without Cole, man.
Following a loss in the 2008 finals, Kobe Bean Bryant was at a crossroads in his career. After winning 3 finals alongside Shaquille O'Neal early in his career, the Black Mamba found himself still searching for his first successful title run as the top dog. He
Got
had
2.
fully emerged as the NBA's best, a lethal scorer with an already growing aura surrounding his work ethic. Although Kobe and the Lakers had reached the finals that year, falling short to the Celtics had shown Bryant there was still something missing. A character trait in himself that needed to be unlocked for him to fully...
Yeah, Bron, I'm not gonna lie, like, I just don't feel like Bron up there with Kobe and MJ and Bird and Magic. It's all about mindset when it comes to Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like more people think Bron isn't the GOAT than is. I feel like the only people that think LeBron James is the GOAT is LeBron James fans, bro. I feel like you got LeBron James fans, you got a lot of other fans that just think Kobe the GOAT, MJ the GOAT. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people think LeBron James the GOAT because of his stats, and he just clearly be stat padding, bro. It's like Kobe Bryant wasn't trying to stat pad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like MJ ain't the one trying to stat pad. And you got to take into consideration, Kobe really ain't play that much like Bron. Like, Bron got like 23 seasons. Kobe ain't play his first, I think, 3 years coming into NBA. MJ left the league for 3 years and then played college for 3 years. So it's like, bro, they just be trying to go with the stats. But if you try to put resume, bro, we can put the resume like real deal rings, all NBAs, all stars. We go away from stats, bro. Kobe and MJ outplay LeBron in every spectrum, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, or when it comes to or when it comes to freaking Bird and Magic, they head to head, toe to toe. You know what I'm saying with LeBron when it comes to the freaking stats, bro. People say LeBron is the GOAT. I'm telling you because of stats, bro. Bro played 23 seasons. Bro stat pads, bro. It's clear as day. Even when it came to freaking the game that we just played, he had a triple-double. You was getting mad at Austin Reeves, bro, for getting the rebound. He was trying so hard to get that triple-double. How many times did Bron try to keep that 10-point streak alive, bro? He trying to get stats. He trying to stat pad, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Nah, you said Bron just be hooping. Nah, no, he don't, bro. I'll do a video. I'll do a video right after this just to prove that I'm just telling the truth. He stat pads, bro. And I'm gonna show you right. I'm gonna show you. He tries to get it, bro. He tries to freaking get rebounds. He tries to get the triple. He tries to get it, bro. That's why he got more stats than them, because he tries to get it. They didn't try to get it. They just try to win, bro. And that's why they still got more rings than LeBron. LeBron's still trying. And LeBron played with far more superior talent than Kobe and MJ. Far more. Kobe stayed on one team for his whole career. MJ stayed on his one team for his whole career.
Trait in himself that needed to be unlocked for him to fully take on his Renaissance era.
Kobe only played with 2 Hall of
Came
Famers.
calling that summer, it offered
Shaq
the
and freaking
reigning MVP
Paul Gasol.
exactly what he needed in that moment.
Bron played
An
with
opportunity to prove to himself
like 5 Hall of
and the
Famers.
world that he was capable of leading a group of men to their ultimate prize, a gold medal at the 2008 Olympics.
He was the last piece that we needed.
Yeah.
And we knew, all right, in order for us to make a stance and like show the rest of the world what type of time we need the heavy hitters.
Kobe was also trying to transform himself. He wanted to win the respect of his peers. And so he showed himself at the level that you're saying. Like, he's the most prepared guy that I've ever seen.
Fueled by the motivation of his recent loss, as well as pride for his country, Kobe began to set the tone immediately upon arrival. 2008's roster was one of the most talented ever assembled, being coined the Redeem Team thanks to the team's clear mission. Featuring new and established stars like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony.
Melo.
The team was
Dwight Howard was like that back then.
but was just missing a veteran example to follow.
So I'm with my staff in Vegas a couple days before the team comes in, and all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. It's 2 days early, and it's Kobe. He said, "Coach, I need to ask you a favor." And I said, "Yeah, what is it?" And he said, "I want to guard the best perimeter player on every team that we play." Now, he's the NBA scoring champ. He's the best player in the league at that time. And he knew that he would have to change a little bit and be a leader. And then he pauses, and his eyes, he and Jordan had the same eyes. They killed you with their eyes. And he leans forward and he said, "Coach, I promise you I'll destroy him." We go and we have a team meeting, and the first practice, he doesn't take a shot. He does not take one shot. And he's playing defense. And so I call him over afterwards and I said, "Yo, this destroy thing." He says, "Coach, I promised you I'll destroy him." I said, "Look, I've seen you destroy teams offensively. Will you shoot the frickin' ball?" And he smiled, he had that smile. And he said from then on, I was the only coach ever to ask him to shoot.
And this is when I knew Kobe was a different monster, though. You hear about it, but you really, if you don't see it, you really, really don't know. And so we get into a city, one of the cities very late, and immediately we all go to the gym. All my guys is, it's Melo, it's me, it's Bryant, it's Kobe. Like, we all go to the gym.
My man's, and sorry to pause the video, but bro, I've never stat padded a day in my life. You know what I mean? That's word up. Like, when I'm in the game, I'm not trying to stat pad, but I'm trying to win. Of course, I'm trying to help my team win, you know what I'm saying, the best I can. If I'm the best player on the team, of course, I'm trying to score the most points or, you know what I'm saying, beat. But I'm not worried about the stats, but I'm worried about winning, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the best player on the team, then, of course, I need to freaking produce more. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's trying to intentionally stat pad to get stats. LeBron tries to intentionally stat pad. I'm going to show you a video after this, bro. I'm not finna keep explaining. I'm going to show you a video, bro. If you be delusional about this, then bro, been stat pad for so long.
Get our work in. It's real late.
Nobody stat padding, bro. Kobe wasn't trying to stat pad.
Say, "Hey, like, let's meet for breakfast
Where's
in the
it
morning.
playing
Like,
basketball?
You can't sleep. Whoever first one wake up, hit us up. We're going to go eat." And so we do that. We probably get like 3 hours of sleep. You can't sleep much when you're traveling across the world, like we were traveling. And we probably get like 3 hours of sleep, and we wake up, we go down to where the food is. And as we walking down, slubbing with sleep in our eyes, Kobe Bryant is sitting there with ice on his knees already, right? So we walk up to Kobe, we like, "Kobe, what's up?" And he was like, yeah, man, I just finished the workout and I'm about to go do another one. And at that moment, I was like, wait, hold on. We just worked out about 3 hours ago. You know what I mean? And like, you've done another workout and you about to go do another one. That's when I was like, okay, I got to get my stuff together, because this dude right here is on a whole different level than even I'm on. And I'm supposed to be great.
You know, our first practice, it's kind of a surreal moment, because everyone's like kind of watching to see who's going to do what's LeBron going to do, what's Kobe going to do. And my job was to get those two to talk. They're both eyeing each other. They want to win. But I think with LeBron and Kobe, it was the 4 o'clock workouts that Kobe did. You know, LeBron sees that, okay, you working, I'm going to work.
It's contagious, you know, when you see, you know, at the time he was probably, you know, him and LeBron are the best players in the world, you know, arguably, you know, it's kind of one of those battles went back and forth at the time. You see this man, the work he's putting in, the hours he's putting in the gym, the extra shots he's getting up, you can't help it. Like, you're not going to go sit down on the sideline while he's still out here at 30, you know, I think he might have been 30 at the time. You know, see him doing that, and I'm 23 years old. You know, I got to get up there too, you know, and so it was great. It was great being able to work out with him, to learn from him, to talk to him, to pick his brain about things, and then have a chance to compete with him.
Gotta be
While
different,
Kobe
boy.
had been named MVP of the league in 2008, LeBron James had quickly made his rise as one of the NBA's best, living up to the hype that had followed him early in his career. This created a unique power dynamic as the Redeem team prepared for the 2008 Olympics in Beijing, a relationship that could make or break the team's success.
Like, they were great friends, right? And their interaction was amazing. But it's hard not to see that they had like there's a little bit of a, because there's like two alpha dogs being in the same room, you know. They want to assert their dominance.
And that's what I'm saying. That's when it came to boxing, chat. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I be trying to not speak on this, bro, but I just cannot believe how soft that boxing gym is. Like, bro, you kicked me out, bro, for talking trash, bro. For talking trash? For trying to be competitive? Like, what? Y'all ain't never gonna forget the voicemail. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, me just being competitive, bro, and me kind of being like a little psycho in the brain, bro. It's not personal with me, bro. It's just, okay, it's a new sheriff in town. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm better than you. I'm a better boxer than you, and it's my gym now. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying to the man. You know what I mean? And I got kicked out for that, bro. That is insane. A sport. You feel me? That if we all been in competitive sports, bro, we all know. For everybody that plays sports, bro, you know, bro, you're going to be trash talking, bro. Things going to get heated. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was like, yeah, this gym ain't for me, bro. I told you, I've been felt that way, that this gym was something like, yeah, this gym ain't for me. Now, God, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. God taught me a reason when I feel like God taught me humility and self-control. I feel like it was lessons to what I got taught, but I've been feeling that way about that gym. I'm sorry I keep bringing it up, bro, but it don't piss me off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how soft you is. Like, what? Kick me out, bro, for trash talking. What the? Like, that's funny. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, one thing that I called my mom on the phone. One thing my mom said, you got to understand who you're around. You know what I'm saying? I looked around, and no offense, bro, but I was around a whole bunch of white folks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap to you. A couple of brothers was in the, you know what I'm saying? But my mama said, you gotta know who you're around. I promise you, if it was brothers around me, I promise you, bro, straight up, I promise you. You know what I mean? Wouldn't have no problem with it. You know what I mean? My mama said, you gotta understand who you around. So I was like, you're right, gang. You know what I'm saying? They not used to that.
Their interaction was amazing, but it's
not
hard,
used to that.
Like, it's hard not to see that they had like there's a little bit of a, because there's like two alpha dogs being in the same room. You know, they want to assert their dominance. And LeBron is different than Kobe. LeBron is more playful, you know, a little less serious, but works just as hard, you know. And Kobe is more just about his business.
He and LeBron developed a relationship that was needed to create the culture.
LeBron did something every morning that I don't think a lot of people understood. He was funny. He was a comedian in the morning when he would do like impersonations of introducing someone.
LeBron James.
You know, Kobe Bean, Bryant, when he would do these type of things and people would laugh, Kobe, you could see, Kobe normally would be serious in warm-ups, but then Kobe started laughing, and then Kobe started joining in, and it was like, okay, all right, we're gonna be just fine.
Hey, man, that's how it is, man. When it comes to sports, it's competitive nature, bro. I'm sorry. I'm competitive, bro. I want to be better than you. I'm sorry. I'm not. If you got a problem with that, then I can't be here.
Experienced it before, and so coming into
I want to be better than you. I want to destroy you.
This is amazing because you have all the top athletes in the world.
That's what it is.
In one place, and I remember
the heck is this?
Real experience. You look around, you have some of the best in the world at what they do. So for me, that's even more special than
heck yeah.
Wait to get after. We couldn't wait to challenge for that.
Straight up.
It was a chance, a shot at redemption. I wanted to show the world that we are the best basketball playing country in the world.
And then what Kobe just said, just piggybacking on what Kobe just said, love being around people that motivate me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing too, y'all. Be around somebody that be around people that's better than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be around people that you better than. Be around people that will challenge you, man. You know what I'm saying? That'll make you better, bro. That'll make you a better person. That'll make you a better basketball player. That'll make you a better football player, man. Stop being around mediocre people, bro. Can't stand that mediocre junk. And I'm going back to the gym. You know what I'm saying? The owner. You know what I'm saying? How I knew I was supposed to get up out of there. This man was talking about how I knew I got to get up out of there. Don't hit a little. He didn't say that, but the coaches was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not going full speed. I was like, yeah. I said, we're not going full speed. We're just trying to find an opening. I was like, I got to get away from these white people, man. I got to get away from these white people, girl. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to none they were talking about. I still was going full speed, still hitting. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a damn about none of that. I set a new standard in there. They ain't going to forget about Jay, I promise you. They ain't forgetting about me. You know what I'm saying? I set a new standard up in there, bro. I put a standard up in there. You know what I'm saying? I put the competitive nature in. You should want somebody like me up in there. This gym too soft. You know what I mean? Talking about, hit too hard. Man, I'm hitting you in your freaking is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's a boxing. This is fourth corner boxing, not fourth corner softness cupcakes. You know what I'm saying? I still was hitting. They had a problem with me up in there, bro. I'm telling you, they had a problem with me because I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get to a goal. I'm not finna get better, bro, half doing stuff. I'm not finna have do stuff in the ring, so I'm not finna have do stuff now. You know what I'm saying? So they don't like people like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's rebellious. I'm rebellious, bro. Not to get better half doing it. Did what the freak I wanted to do in that gym, and that's why I ain't here today. I ain't did what the freak I wanted to do in there, you know what I'm saying? But I just alpha dog, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Alpha. Do what if I don't agree with your little soft rules, I'm gonna go against it. I don't agree with that, so I'm coming to put in work. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm trying to be better. Why am I the only one calling out people in the gym? You know what I'm saying? Why am I the only one calling out people? Every time we was done, why am I the only one staying putting in work in? You know what I'm saying? Why? We done with training. We done with everything. I'm the only one staying in the gym. I'm the last one to leave the gym every freaking time. Why nobody else here with me? You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta call everybody else to get in the ring? Why do I gotta do that? Why every time I gotta call somebody to get in the ring? I don't know, man. My mentality just, I don't know, man. I gotta be around some different type of people, bro. I'm an alpha dog. I'm a true alpha dog, for real. Yeah.
We are the best basketball.
I love to be around Kobe, boy. I love to be around. I try to outwork Kobe every time. Healthy competition. I love being around Kobe, bro. I love being around people like this, bro. Healthy competition. I'll try to be better than you every time, bro. Push me, bro. Trash talk to me. I love it. It's that Mamba mentality, bro. That alpha dog. Come here. Come on, bro. Want to hurt yourself. Want to kill yourself when you're in there.
To me,
uncomfortable. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
I'm gonna pick up the defender 94 feet. I'm gonna harass.
Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the mentality. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Knew I was fast.
We gotta love being uncomfortable out here.
He was like, I want you to.
That's what Kobe loved. Kobe fell in love with being uncomfortable.
I'm the least accomplished guy in this group. I should be the one that you say. He should have told me, D, you go pressure, and I'm going to do that. But his mindset wasn't that way. And so to be able to play with a guy who had everything offensively, who could have just demanded us to give him the ball every time down, was worried about defense in the Olympics. Come on, bro. What am I going to do? I'm going to follow suit.
Boy, he got hammered there.
Okay, Cole. Hey.
Stolen by Jason Kidd. Ahead to Kobe Bryant.
We made the commitment to ourselves and to our country to not worry about or focus about how we played with our teams in the NBA. This is not that, this is a different team. So we have to play a different way, and we have to play in whichever manner individually is best suited for our team here.
Just imagine being
Having
around
reached
Kobe.
the gold medal game, the last remaining team between USA and their goal was Spain.
We were playing against Spain, and Spain, they're just very tactically sound, very fundamentally sound, extremely intelligent. They grew up playing together, so they all knew each other extremely well. So that was a strength that they had that we didn't, because we just put a collection of guys together and tried to get to know each other over 2 years when they've been playing together since they were 10 or 11 years old.
The talented Spanish squad was led by the Gasol brothers, one of which had been Kobe's
Gasol, Marc
during the
Gasol.
Lakers' run to the NBA Finals that same year. However, on this night, Bryant was out to prove that nothing would get in the way of Team USA.
Shout out my boy Paul, man. Great Laker, one of the greats. Paul don't get talked about a lot when it come to the Lakers, bro. You know what I mean? You feel me? Paul don't get talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Lakers. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Lakers, bro, I feel like Paul Gasol need to get talked about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's not up there with Kareems and with the Cobes and with the Magics. You know what I'm saying? But Paul need to get talked about. He's not up there with the Shaqs. Paul need to get talked about, though, bro. I don't know why Paul don't get talked. Paul was excellent for us, bro. Love Paul Gasol. Run right into his chest. Don't freak up. Come on, Paul.
Try to set up the tone, the physicality of the game. He just wanted to send a message to his team that, yeah, this is my brother. We play together in the NBA, but right now I'm trying to beat him, and we're going to beat him. And
see what I'm saying?
Through him or anyone that gets in our way.
I see what I'm saying? Healthy company, not personal. You see what I'm saying? Not personal. It's just competition. I want to be better than you. You know what I'm saying? You want to be better than me. That right there, iron sharpens iron. See what I'm saying? That right there. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? It's not personal. It's just I want to be better than you, and you want to be better than me.
And I'm going to run through him or anyone that gets in our way.
I just wish I had people that can relate to me, man. That's why you don't come across people like Kobe, bro. I don't come across people like Kobe, bro. Wish I did, bro. I'm always the leader, bro. I'm always the one gotta.
For our team at that time, it wasn't.
I'm always the one.
It was about execution.
Wish I came across somebody like Kobe, man.
I remember just being a huge fight, just very competitive, very physical throughout the 40 minutes, back and forth.
Very misunderstood, bro. People like us misunderstood, bro.
Obviously, they didn't want to lose.
Misunderstood like crazy. How these soft cupcakes.
The rebound lays it in. He's going to just fire right over LeBron James. Oh, my.
Don't worry about the score. What you have to do is focus on what's working. Counter what they're going to come back with. And focus on those X's and O's. Don't get too excited about, oh my God, we got one more half, we're gonna win the gold medal. Stop thinking.
Strip. This whole sequence will lead to a nice dish.
They brought their A team. I think that was probably as good or better than the potential original Dream Team.
I think my job, because
I don't know about that.
There before, I was the only one on the team that far that won championships. And so they look for me to really have that poise in those type of situations and not get rattled, not get flustered about it. It is what it is. And so just to kind of keep that composure was part of my job.
Spain right back in the thick of this one.
When they cut it to 2 points, like 3 minutes to go, I was like, man, this is so much fun. I remember wanting the ball in those situations.
Penetration. Kicks it back out to Bryant.
I was finna say what.
Puts up the three. It's good. Kobe Bryant from downtown and the foul.
Is there anybody in the NBA who loves these moments more than Kobe Bryant?
Those guys were really, really talented individuals. individuals, some of the best in the history as well. A lot of people think of that game as one of the best basketball games in the history of the game, so that's something to be proud of.
When the buzzer went off, we all just ran to each other because it had been a really long journey for us, and it was something that was very personal for us to put our country back on top.
For the red, white, and blue, a long journey back to the top, all the hard work, all the questions. Could they do it? Had the world really caught up to the best players in the world?
I mean, it was special. It was one of the most special feelings that I was a part of when I stood up on that podium and I got a chance to, sit there and listen to and just kind of look around and kind of see like where I'm at.
You're playing in the NBA. You're playing for it carries a great honor with that.
The 2008 Redeem team will forever be known as the team who re-established USA basketball as the world's leader on the hardwood. They overcame the previous years of disappointment, bringing together one of the most talented rosters ever assembled to bring gold back to North America.
To have Kobe Bryant at the time, who was a little older than us, but still was in his prime. We needed his leadership. I mean, he's won 3 championships by this time. We knew that we needed to do this. And this was not just for us. This was for the future of the Olympics. We lose 2 years in a row, it's over for us. And so I'm proud when I look at the guys in the Olympics and get a chance to play now, because I know what we went through to get that respect back for the USA.
At the center of it all, behind the team's run that summer in Beijing, lies a more detailed story of how the experience rejuvenated Kobe Bryant entering the back half of his career. In the same way that Kobe had been able to motivate the players of Team USA, showing them exactly what it takes to win, they had also shown him that he had what it takes to lead a team to the finish line.
That's crazy.
After
Kobe Bryant,
Olympic
dead, bro.
To his already growing
that junk still be shocking me, bro. I ain't gonna care.
Mamba was ready
I just got hit by that. I'm like, dang, Kobe dead? What the? That don't be seeming real, boy.
Of another NBA championship.
Old cold, man. Old cold, dog. Man. Yeah, shout out to GG too, man. That junk just don't be seeming. That junk don't be seeming real. I ain't gonna lie. Very, very, tragic situation, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Just very tragic situation. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole story, no matter who it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole story, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Anyways, man, you feel me? Finna do another video. We could do the Stephen Curry, you know what I mean, and the journey to the gold, USA 2024 Olympics. If y'all want to do that, we could do that. If y'all don't want to do that, we can head on to another video. You know what I mean? So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to do that one right there? Or we can head on to another video. You know what I'm saying? Bro said the Epstein documentary. Gang, I'll finish the Epstein documentary. Captain, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be better. You gotta be better, Captain. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you got